Imagine standing in a courtroom and the key witness isn't a person, it's a ghost. This is the true story of the Greenbrier Ghost, the only case in U.S. history where a spirit's testimony was used in a murder trial. In January 1897, in Greenbrier County, West Virginia, a young woman named Zona Heaster Shue was found dead at her home. Her husband, Erasmus Shue, told neighbors she had collapsed suddenly. The local doctor arrived to find her already laid out in bed, dressed in a high-necked dress, a stiff scarf tied tightly around her neck. The cause of death was written as everlasting faint, later changed to childbirth. But Zona hadn't been pregnant. People whispered, but nothing was proven. The case might have ended there, if not for what happened next. Zona's mother, Mary Jane Heaster, never trusted Shue. She believed her daughter had been murdered, and then, she claimed, Zona herself confirmed it. Mary Jane said her daughter's ghost appeared to her, not once, but 4 nights in a row. The spirit told her, in chilling detail, that Shue had been cruel, violent, and possessive, that on the night of her death, he flew into a rage and snapped her neck. The ghost even demonstrated how, turning her head all the way around until the neck bones cracked. Mary Jane was shaken, but convinced. She took her story straight to the authorities. At first, people didn't know what to think. A ghost's testimony? But Mary Jane's persistence forced officials to take action. Zona's body was exhumed. When the coroner examined her, the truth was undeniable. Her neck had been broken, the windpipe crushed. Fingerprints still marked her throat, just as the ghost had said. Shue was arrested and put on trial for his wife's murder. In court, the prosecution focused on the physical evidence: the broken neck, the bruises, his violent behavior. But Mary Jane took the stand and told the jury exactly what her daughter's spirit had revealed. She described the 4 nights of haunting, the ghost's words, and the demonstration of the broken neck. The defense tried to make her sound insane, but Mary Jane never wavered. She repeated her story with calm conviction. The jury listened, and they believed. On July 11th, 1897, Erasmus Shue was found guilty of murder and sentenced to life in prison. The newspapers called it the case of the Greenbrier Ghost. And while the verdict was based on evidence, everyone knew the ghost's testimony had swayed the jury. It remains the only known time in American legal history when a spirit's account was used in court. Was it really Zona's ghost? Or was Mary Jane a grieving mother who pieced together what others overlooked and used the ghost story to force justice? Skeptics believe Mary Jane already suspected Trout and invented the visions to pressure officials. Believers insist the ghost revealed the truth from beyond the grave. Either way, Zona's story lived on, not as a quiet tragedy, but as a legend where the dead themselves demanded justice. Today, in Greenbrier County, a state highway marker still stands. Interred in the nearby cemetery is Zona Heaster Shue. Her death in 1897 was presumed natural until her mother claimed her daughter's spirit revealed she had been murdered. Shue was tried, convicted, and sentenced. It doesn't matter whether you believe in ghosts, because in this case, the spirit of Zona Shue spoke, and the law listened. This is Tomorrow Never Comes, where the past refuses to stay buried, and sometimes the dead tell their own stories. Subscribe and join us for the next haunting tale.